This video is brought to you by StarCharge, the largest EV charging manufacturer in the world. They are also a provider of residential and commercial battery storage with microgrid solutions. Hello and welcome to another Out of Spec Reviews video, and welcome to the new Mustang Mach-E. You can be thinking to yourself, didn't you just make a new Mustang Mach-E video like a couple days ago? The answer is yes. Now we get to drive the rally one. This is the spicy one. This is the one I want. Super cool. And we're going to walk you through everything the rally has. We're going to send it hardcore on some of the rally circuits here at Dirtfish, which is an amazing place, one of my dream places. So it's like the best day ever at work. Jordan joins me behind the camera. We're going to be ripping with Vaughn getting Jr. as well. It's like greatest hits. Check off all the boxes. We're ripping electric cars on dirt. We got Vaughn on the channel, and Ford actually went pretty full send for their rally version. So let's get into everything Mustang Mach-E Rally. Jordan, we have already walked everyone through the updates for the 2024 model year, the refresh Mach-E. Do you want to give us a quick overview of a couple things?
Right. So the Mach-E, are you talking rally differences or the new one?
Just the standard one.
Yeah, we got some new lighting that is now standard. There's no longer have a base version, which they wouldn't even put on the rally, of course. Otherwise, I mean, it's mostly the same.
Yeah, so you have the same 91 kilowatt hour usable battery pack as before, brand new rear motor.
Yep.
So it actually makes a lot more power on the rear axle, and it like sustains power a little bit longer. We noticed when we drove the Mach-E GT, you can still overheat it pretty quickly, but it's way better than it was before. So at least today, we're gonna see how well thermals impact the Mach-E Rally out on the courses. Other updates for the car, it's got a little bit newer software, but a lot of that will come to the existing fleet with over-the-air updates. And essentially, if you're curious about, the faster charging times, the new app, all the stuff, we already have a video with all, like I mentioned, the model year 24 refresh updates already live on this channel. We have a charging test. We have, I don't know, everything else that's boring. Today, we're just gonna have fun.
Yeah, all the new rally stuff, which I guess now is when I want to talk about the changes visually.
Okay, you walk us through, because we all have eyes, who cares? But tell us what looks different.
Okay, they have new rally specific wheels.
They're sick.
They're kind of the fan blade style, classic rally. I mean, looks kind of like the Method stuff we've seen in other things. Hidden behind there are Brembos, which is great. You need those.
Same brakes as the GT.
Yes,
very stout braking package.
Great brakes. The new Mustang Mach-E Rally graphics on the side. This is the grabber blue kind of Patrick and Liv spec right here.
That's right. Shout out Mach-E vlog.
Mach-E vlog. So I appreciate you guys joining us on our little Mach-E vlog today.
Yeah.
New spoiler on the roof back here. That looks the stuff. Looks the business.
You like that?
I do.
What?
It's dumb, but I like it.
Okay.
I don't know. Just lean full dumb on this car. About a 1-inch lift overall. We'll get into some of the suspension, but some of that comes from tires, some suspension.
Yep.
Grill lights and the weird fake grill thing. And then different revised front splitter, a little bit better approach angle, and some underbody plates.
Right, so it's got some extra shielding. I want to talk about the suspension because this is what I was really curious about. It uses the same, actually, first of all, the price is more expensive than the GT. This is the most expensive Mach-E. It's like 62?
Something like that.
Did we even look at the price?
No.
No, we just wanted to drift it.
Yeah.
Whatever it's worth, I mean, just buy it.
This is the one. This is the one to buy. So sorry, just pay up.
Yeah, no tax credits available on Mach-E, by the way. That's a little bit disappointing. The suspension is interesting. So you get the same base drivetrain as the Mach-E GT with the performance software, comes preloaded with the Rally. So you get 0-60 in 3.4 seconds, 700 foot-pounds of torque, 480 horsepower. Yep. Thank you, Jordan. Makes enough power. It's actually faster than a Model Y performance, even the Rally one. So in a straight line, this thing boogies, but you've got to have the state of charge real high to get full power, because we've noticed you get a power limit coming in on the GTs pretty early. Like if you're at even 60% state of charge, you start to get some limitations on max power. That's not unusual in the electric car world, but if you want max performance, charge it up to 80, 90, 100%. Suspension is the exact same suspension architecture in the sense that it's a McPherson strut up front and a multi-link in the rear. And it actually uses the exact same bushing settings as the standard GT, which was a big confusion from my side because the car is completely different intended use case, different setup, but we've actually already driven it. It works really well. It also has the Magna Ride, which is an adaptive damper, single valve adjustment with an electric signal, and it adjusts both the compression and rebound with a single adjustment. And it actually has a bespoke rally software mode for the suspension where you have to go into performance unbridle. Then when you're in Unbridled, you can hit Rally Sport or Rally something.
Rally Sport, yeah.
Rally Sport. And it's very similar to Unbridled Extend in the Mustang Mach-E GT, which basically limits your max power, so you have the most thermal duration without derating. And then in this case, it backs off the ESP pretty hardcore as the baseline setting and actually lets you have some fun. My main issue with this is I want full power when I want full power, and when it derates, it will just happen. So
Yes.
they're preemptively making the car not have 700 foot-pounds of torque.
They're playing it too safe, which is kind of the Ford way.
Yeah.
But we'd rather let ourselves push up against that line.
Right, it's like I, as an EV driver, especially an EV performance vehicle driver, will just manage the thermals with my right foot.
Yeah, and the other thing Rally Sport does is that's the actual softest suspension setting.
Yes.
Which I wish you could just have that in Whisper.
Right, so there's no way to break out the drive modes. You have to go into their boxes, and then the entire system, the electric power steering, the brake-by-wire, the powertrain, all fits into that singular mode that you select. What we want is some BMW-ness over here where we can pick and choose everything. Are we really complaining? Yes. But we really shouldn't be.
That's
because
our job.
Jordan, I just, before we get, we're always nerdy. This is the first Mustang Mach-E I've truly enjoyed driving and actually love and could see myself driving one.
Right.
It's not quite hardcore enough for what I'd be looking for, but it's pretty damn close.
Because you've had a lot of fun on camera with the GT Performance for 5 seconds.
Yes.
And the new one for like 15 seconds.
Well, it's not a time-based thing, but yes.
Yeah, exactly. But this is the one where like we've been out here all day at this point. We're filming it kind of out of order, but like just a day with the Mustang Mach-E Rally is a good day.
Yeah, great day. So the suspension is physically 20% softer spring rates, 25% in the rear. So 20% softer up front, 25 in the rear. It's a longer spring. And so the overall ride height is up about 1 inch from the standard car. Some of that comes from the tire.
Right.
And we'll talk more about the tire in the review, but what's interesting is we're on a 235/55, is it, if I remember correctly? 235/55 R19. So we've gone down in wheel size. It's 19 by 7.5.
Yep.
And it's, which is kind of cool. All the new Mustang Mach-E's, except for the GT, they're running a 7.5-inch wide wheel instead of a 7 before, even with the same tire size. But this is a pretty thin tire on this big car. And it's just a replacement spec OE. I shouldn't even say OE. It's a replacement spec Michelin Cross Climate 2 that you can just buy at Discount Tire, Tire Rack, etc. It's not a Ford developed tire specifically for the rally trim. The reason is this car went from pencil to production in a 1.5 years.
Yeah, technically 16 months, I think, is what they said, which is impressive.
Very impressive. And a tire just takes longer than that to develop.
And honestly, the tire that easy to get is easier on the end consumer, so.
Absolutely. Now you don't need to get a Ford specific one. You can just get any, I mean, people can play around with the different tire specs. They thought about doing all-terrains. This is, you really lose the on-road, precision, and also you get a lot of noise with an all-terrain, whereas this seems like a pretty good compromise. It is triple peak rated, so you can drive this in the snow, which means like this is the one to buy if you live in Colorado, where we live. And a lot of our viewers are local as well. If you're here in Washington, if you're in Colorado, this is the move. Again, this is really meant to be supplemental content for our full model year 24 update. It's got the GT performance seats, but then these really nice sort of white accents everywhere.
And the Ford dings. But the accents are also on the back of the seats, which are cool. Everyone seems to love that. And that's about it.
Talk to us about the wing.
I don't know much about it. It just looks interesting. I don't know. Interestingly, the code name for this car was Mongoose. And I'm trying to think of where they came up with that.
Was it Top Gear? No, sorry, Top Gun? Was there like a little mongoose?
Maybe. That's possible. But I was like, maybe the wing looks like a mongoose, but no, I don't think so. I don't see.
I don't think so either. No glass roof in the Rally, just a painted black one.
Yeah, which looks good, but honestly, on the inside, I'd wish I had a glass roof.
Yeah, I agree. That's 100%. Fine. That's okay. So other specs, charges at, they claim 150 kilowatts. Watch our other video, you'll see how it actually charges. Same battery, 48 amp onboard charger, weighs a lot. It's 49.90 something. By the time you put a person in here, it's just over 5,000 pounds, which, okay, quite a bit.
Yeah, it's a heavy car.
Let's go drive it. There's really not much more to say. It's like a Mustang Mach-E. They've raised it a little bit. You can turn off the traction control all the way. It's got a rally sport mode that's like meant for dirt, and we just should go send it. This is just going to be us goofing around in the dirt all day. And I'm just going to tell you right now, if you don't want to watch the rest of the video, this is the one to buy. It's sick. It's awesome. It's a lot of money, but it's worth it. Smiles per mile.
All clear, all clear.
All right, let's pin it and then brake hard.
Okay, good to go?
Yep,
So
send it.
we'll go basically full send run.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, on the floor.
I love it.
Here we go.
Brake.
And,
Look. Gas play.
yep.
There you go. There you go.
So here we go.
Look right. Let it come back. Yeah.
Full send, baby.
Look left.
Yep.
Nice.
ESP is just cutting in so
Yeah.
hardcore.
Nice.
It's hilarious to drive, but we're just leaning on the systems the whole time.
Yep. Go ahead on in.
But pretty fun for sure. So now we're full off
We're
in
full
Rally
up.
Sport.
Yep. And kind of what you were doing, just play with those pedals and it'll work for you, all right?
Sure. Just the weight is crazy, but damn, it feels so nicely set up
feels
even
so
on those
good.
systems.
If you just set it up super early, it'll kind of like, that's the biggest thing I noticed from driving the Rally Prepped STI to these, is you
Yeah.
just do everything sooner.
Yeah,
Lean it in
exactly.
sooner and it works.
It's
you
all
know?
slow-mo in this thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, full send, here we go. Oh, it launches hard too with ESP on. Love that. So on the brakes,
Yep,
Well-
off you go.
let's get it in.
There you go. Let that flick back, use that.
Yep,
There
so,
you
there
go.
we go.
Yeah, buddy, send it. Left.
Hell yeah.
Little sharper,
and then,
huh?
and then it just goes around that way. So
That's
yeah,
awesome, man.
hell yeah, thanks.
We'll go park over
Messed
by
up the midsection, but hey,
That's
this
all
thing is
right,
fun
you know?
to really throw around. That's awesome.
It really
So
is.
yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
it was a
Appreciate that. Sean, we are out on the big course now.
Yes.
Dude, what's it like? Obviously, you have a lot of Subaru experience, I'm sure, working here and other rally cars. What's your impression of Mach-E Rally?
It's fun. Yeah, I'm definitely grateful to be a part of this this program and to experience this. It feels like we're driving the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. You can feel the power that's available. It just comes on instantly.
Yeah.
That's something that we're normally having to wait and work around turbocharger lag.
Of course.
So that's really exciting. That's a huge improvement. And then just how planted the car is. The weight really assists with the weight transfer and changing direction of the car. You wouldn't think that. That was kind of counterintuitive to how it works, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot more fun than I imagined, actually.
That's great. Yeah, I'm enjoying it as well. Yeah, the car's heavy. It's like 49.9 something. Probably with all of us, we're at like 53. But you can use the weight to help you around. It's
Yeah,
cool. You
yeah.
just got to hit the brakes early.
Yeah, feels a lot like playing Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah, driving on the bumpers.
Hell yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, this is the first time we're gonna go for just a very gentle sighting lap the first time around, just get to know the course, and then we'll open it up and have some fun for the next laps after that. They're hammering, which is awesome. So we'll wait here until you give us the go-ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna let them get through about turn 5 on this course here, and then we'll head out.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna go super gentle the first lap, just
Okay.
just to learn.
Famous last words.
Yeah,
Yes.
always come in nice and gentle.
Yes. Okay, let's go for
All
it.
right,
Course
rock
is
and
good.
roll, baby. So we got power down. Here we go. And yeah, so brakes are certainly good. So we've got a 90 left. So let's get it moving.
And we've got a 90 right here.
Yep. So we'll
Small
come in nice,
straightaway.
gentle.
Another right.
Yep. Dude, it's so funny when you get the weight on the nose, how nice you can get it. Cone, all good. Oh, it's slick back here,
Yeah.
but it's all good. We can get it to work. Come on, baby. Diggs in the loose stuff over there.
Got a bigger hairpin
Yep.
here.
So let's get it moving.
And we'll make a straightaway through this finish gate. And we got slow speed transit here.
Yep, sounds good. And
Excellent.
now we're gentle.
That was the gentle run.
Yeah.
That was great. Nice work.
Still learning the car.
Yes, yes.
Been in it for 2 minutes. So yeah, now we can actually get a good lap in. Rock and roll, baby.
Here we go.
4-wheel spin off the line.
We've got a left 3.
You just mat the throttle, you can work this thing around, which is awesome. Dude, this is hilarious. And it gets super slick back here, so we'll be gentle. I love the powertrain control. When you come across center, it really rips on front motor, which is awesome. Oh, it's slick, slick, slick. Let's go get it, get it. Just for the show.
Yes.
Max angle always.
Yes. Little angle for him.
Yeah. A good day at work.
3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah, that's the
There you
way
go.
to get it off the line. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. Oh, so much fun. Oh, nice. Right off the bumper.
Proximity.
That's right.
Someone got one.
Someone got the cone there.
Oh, you got all the cameras.
Share the wheels there. Dude, hell yeah.
Great drive.
Thank you. That
awesome.
was
Nice
really
work.
fun. Well, cool. Life goals, ride with Vaughn.
Let's do it, baby.
It's amazing.
We're just going to transit over to our start line at a very
Gentle pace.
less than medium pace.
So we are hoping for a full send run here.
I will give you everything we got, my
Yeah,
friends.
buddy. Now we're talking.
I don't usually know much less than that.
That's great. Yeah, we are.
I'm here for the fun that you're here for. So
That's
if
right.
I'm not having fun, I'm not doing it.
I'd love to see it.
All right, good to go?
Yeah, let's send it.
All right.
Dude, over the concrete, that's awesome. Love it. It's just like using the weight to steer it.
That's it. And it's nicely planted right in the center of the car, so no drama. It's just there.
Yeah, it's so easy. I noticed the same driving it. It's like you come across center, uses the front motor to
Yeah.
pull you out.
It does not care. It's just like perfect.
Yeah. So sick. The freaking best. Using that inside grip.
That's it, baby.
Vaughn is a madman, can confirm.
Burp.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir.
Big flick boy around this one.
Yeah, buddy.
Burp.
So easy. Love it, dude.
Ta-da!
You are the freaking best. Thank you for the
Oh,
run.
my
That was
pleasure,
awesome,
man.
dude.
My
That is
absolute-
a bucket list item for me to ride
Sick,
with you.
bro.
So
I
cool.
appreciate the love, man. Yeah, it's I've really been enjoying this because, you know, like I'm so impressed with Ford being able to have something that will not get novices in too much trouble.
Yeah.
That I can jump in and still have fun.
That's the thing. You could just go normal rally sport. You can learn and work your way
Right.
up.
And then
they
you can turn it
actually-
off if you want.
Yeah, and they leave a tiny bit on there just to save the drivetrain.
Totally.
But you could just go matted and lean on that, you know, whatever the abuse limit they have.
Right.
And it's not actually annoying, was my impression.
Yeah,
Like
good.
some systems are super annoying and intrusive.
Yeah.
This full off isn't really full off, but
Yeah.
it's close.
I feel like they opened the window like a perfect amount. you know, they have a tough job, right? It's trying to give everybody, no matter what the skill level and experience. So
Absolutely. Well, watching
and I
you work
love,
this
you know, I
thing-
think obviously, you know, a lot of people are talking about the weight. And yeah, it's almost 6,000 pounds, but again, it's at the right spot, you know, the center of the car.
Totally.
So like you saw, it'll rotate super fast as long as you tell it to.
Totally.
You know?
Totally. Well, thanks again, dude.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
that. Will you join us in the Mustang Mach-E Rally, just going out for an on-road course? And I think first what we should do is talk about some of the rally experience, because Jordan also drove the car. I don't think we got a video of that, but you drove, I drove, and I got to drive a bunch because I just didn't get out. I just kept doing runs and runs.
I drove, you hammered on it, and TFL, you know, needed us. So
Yeah, well, Roman hurt his back, and, you know, they're really good friends of us, of course. So I was like, Roman, don't worry, I'll take more seat time and do the review for you.
glad you took one for the team.
Yeah, and I'm like sending it around in this car. It's great. Like really, really tough situation here. So now we're in the rally and we're on the road. So what I want to do is, actually, let's talk the performance stuff really quick.
Right.
Thermal's still a problem,
Yep.
but way better than before. Dude, this thing rips in the dirt. It's hilariously fun. It's got the right powertrain split. ESP isn't fully off, but it's off enough where it's not really in your way.
Right.
But down the straightaways when we were riding with Vaughn as a passenger, it was dead.
Yeah,
They had nothing down the straights.
The pro drivers love this thing, but even they were running into some thermal things, and they had to
Totally.
switch Mach-E's out
Yeah.
at one point because
Yeah.
it was too thermally overloaded. So, still a problem.
Still a problem. No question. I don't know
But
why
less-
that's still a problem.
Less of a problem, but
Which
still.
makes it annoying because now they're saying we've improved it, but you haven't improved it enough.
Yeah.
So-
Incremental.
Here, dude,
It's a dot two car.
Wait, we just went around a corner and it already did ESP grabbing brakes.
Well, that's what. Yeah, we were just riding with Kim,
From Kim Java.
and she had some of that too.
Yeah. So we are on, like I mentioned, the Cross Climate 2's, a very thin version. So it is a marshmallow. It's just deflection, everything.
Yeah, 19 by 7.5 inch wheels, so not very well. The Mustangs never had wide wheels, really.
Right, but they're half an inch wider than before.
But real spicy here.
Yeah. So, but this is supposed to be like the most comfortable one, right? So this is like not much grip. It's just the rally one, and it's supposed to be soft and squishy, and it certainly is. I mean, this thing rides very smooth over the bumps, but they claim they fixed the Mach-E torque in the standard car. They may have reintroduced it here.
They brought it back due to
Because
popular demand.
When you run whisper or engage mode where the suspension's really backed off, we were riding in the back seat and we were just whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
And so they've made it really soft, but it's like, this is where I think maybe having a compression and rebound split adjustment on the damper could really help them.
Right.
Because it's just, you know, gets a little bit loose. So anyway, this is the comfort one. And I think up front it's fairly comfortable. This is the only Mach-E I'm interested in.
Right.
For like something I would be interested in
It looks
driving.
great, and it's comfortable. And yeah, I don't need my Mach-E to try to be a 911. Give me like the rally version. It's funny that 911s are now also rally
Yeah, the
versions.
Dakar. And they're a lot more money.
Yeah. Yes.
This is the same money, I mean, tiny bit more than the GT.
Yeah.
And like, that's awesome.
The one to get. Now, I thought when they were going to do Rally Sport, that was going to be its own mode. But you have to go to Unbridled and then go to Rally Sport.
Yeah, so you got to go unbridled, not unbridled.
Yes.
It used to be unbridled.
Right.
Now it just, they took the D out.
Over-the-air updates. Doing their thing.
Wow, such improvements. And then you go Rally Sport, which is sort of like Unbridled Extend, where it doesn't give you full power.
Yep.
So if you floor it, it's okay,
Yeah.
but it feels like a Mach-E long range and not a GT.
Right.
So
Good thing they gave us a GT.
I don't think I would really ever use that.
Yeah.
I would just go ESP off. But the thing is, when you go to Rally Sport, it does all the suspension stuff to
Yeah.
make it smooth.
Just give me a my mode.
Yeah, let me choose max drivetrain and softest suspension.
Right. Because
That
it's a
would be so
crossover.
good.
I want it to be comfortable.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the one thing I'll notice is we just got out of driving the GT. If you want to see that video, we already have it live. That car was nice, but it's pretty stiff. This one, you have no grip. Look at that. We're just
That's fun.
You're just everywhere. And that's with ESP on.
This is the one to drive anywhere.
This is if you want to be a hooligan driving behind the wheel. That's this. It's awesome. So you're way down on grip over the GT, but way up in smiles. And you get the mag ride, which is great because you can adjust it all you want. And awesome.
Yeah.
So this is the first Mach-E that I actually have enjoyed driving.
Yep.
I hate to say it like that, but I really don't enjoy driving the other Mach-E's. They kind of, they've never done it for me. Right. This one does it for me.
So this one you could pair with your Mustang GT500 or something as a two-car solution.
Yes. Yeah.
From Ford.
Yes. Yeah, your Ford two-car solution. Three-car solution would be like F-150 Raptor.
Right.
GT500. And this.
Yep.
And this would be the daily.
Yep. And
it's very comfortable. It's very nice. Steering is so much lighter because you have a lot less tire. And you can go ESP pretty much full off. So let's go unbridled ESP off. Kills all regen. And dings at you.
More dings.
Oh God, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Let's send it. Front tire spin here a little bit. Dude, though, it's pretty fun. Stands on the nose. Look at this here.
Oh my gosh, love it.
And you're right at the edge of tire. It doesn't even do anything. You can just drive it like such an idiot, and it's hilarious.
And have fun. Ford made a fun car.
It must look so funny coming up behind driving the way we did, which is like...
At least we're subdued in this gray color. You got to get the spicy highlighter color.
Yeah, which is grabber yellow.
Yeah.
That's the color.
What's their obsession with grabber? Is that I don't know the history on that.
Oh, look, dirt. We're in a Mach-E Rally. Ready?
Yep.
Ready? Ready? Rally car. And then pavement.
Yes.
Brakes.
This CX-5 in front of us is like, what am I doing wrong?
But that's what you want out of a car. You want a car to make you drive a bit like an idiot. And you raise the ride height a little bit, put on a really low grip tire, which is, honestly, it's the first time we've ever seen the Cross Climate 2 as an OE offered tire.
It's cool. Looks cool.
Looks cool, yeah. And like, it actually works really well. So
yep.
it's the GT drivetrain, so it's got, in the straight line, no issues on performance. It's 3.4 seconds, 0 to 60, and this one, fine. The braking is great. It's got really good sized brakes, brake-by-wire, so you don't have the best brake feel, but you're just standing on it anyway.
Yep.
Like on the road, the mannerisms, like the way I would drive this is whisper everywhere. Super light steering, long throttle pedal, and just waft.
Yeah. I just wish we had the full Rally Sport suspension with like Engage or something like that. Yeah. The custom ride mode would do wonders. Custom drive modes for sure would be amazing. And they add that to our list of things that we made in our other video on what they should add to the Mach-E. Yeah, so this is just a trim level, which is just buy this one if you're going to buy a Mach-E. It's the most comfortable, it's the most fun, it's the best looking, so it does everything the best. Except range, but who gives a crap? Yeah, a little bit worse range, and the glass roof does a lot for me, and this doesn't have a glass roof. So yeah, like, if you could get a glass roof in this. Is a bummer, but... I will say, though, a couple of those corners, dude, I was getting it up on almost two wheels. Yeah, probably a good thing we did no glass roof, yeah. In fact, let's go carbon fiber next time. Yeah, I mean, the weight is down low, but when you're digging in the dirt, and I was just staying matted so it would keep the tires spinning so it wouldn't catch. So it is interesting. I mean, some rally cars sort of have like more of the off-road, like terrain tires. They went with these. Why? Because they were playing with other tires, they said, when they were building this car. So the reason they went with the Cross Climate 2, my understanding, talking to the chassis engineers today, is the off-road performance, like dirt performance, maybe a little bit worse, but also fairly comparable to like an all-terrain. But the on-road dynamics of an all-terrain is really loud, really bad response. They're like marshmallows, and really bad for range. And so they were like, this is a pretty good compromise, this Cross Climate 2 tire. And what's interesting is it's not a OE adapted tire. Right. It is a, it's an off-the-shelf replacement tire that is, the standard Cross Climate 2 that anyone can put on their Mustang Mach-E. And here's a puddle. Let's hit it. Another puddle. Let's hit it. Full power. Dude, this is the one. Yeah. That's it. That's all we need to say. It's comfortable. Yeah. Watch our GT review for all the updates. This gets all the updates with the comfort suspension now. I just went intentionally into like these crazy potholes
couldn't even tell.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah,
I'm
the car's
fine with it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Just like, give me more thermals.
Yeah, if they want you to be that hardcore, which I guess how many people would be that hardcore?
A lot.
You think so?
Build an enthusiast.
Build it and they will come.
That's the thing. Okay, it's nice to know when you buy a G-Wagon that you can drive down Shuckle Mountain at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, true.
And it can take it for 100,000 miles.
This would
Not that anyone is doing that driving to the mall, but you buy it because it could.
Yeah.
I want a car that I know is not going to limit me when I do the occasional spicy driving.
Which that is, I guess, yeah, the Germans over-engineer it, but for the people who like that and
Yes.
know they can use it, great, it's there. We've ripped ID4s up canyons, and they can just do it all day.
That's right, it's true. Which is crazy. But
Yeah.
then, like, everyone in the reviews hates the ID4.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the chassis. It's pretty
Because
fun.
we can do whatever we want it to do.
That's right. Software, sure. I mean, the new ID4's got much better software. Yeah, this software.
This software is rough. Oh, we've left drive mode.
I don't know. It's got traction control off. It's weird. Mustang Mach-E never has regen, and it's only because I always turn traction control off. But it's like, doesn't even do it on the brake pedal. They're like, this is a fundamental strategy at Ford. I'm like, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Give me regen. What the heck are you doing?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but there's really nothing this competes with. Ioniq 5N is on-road performance.
Right.
Model 3 is sedan, of course, and you wouldn't really want to hit dirt. This is kind of closest competitor would be like an R1T quad motor.
So this versus Kyle Fields Model Y.
That would be...
Let's do a fun video with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That would be so fun.
But you're right, as an OEM build, this is it.
Yeah, this is it. It's fun, it's soft, it's enjoyable, it's hilarious. You're just always rocking. It's very drifty, and ESP stays out of the way for the most part.
Yeah.
They definitely, like, the enthusiasm at Ford came out for this one.
Now, Ford has a good racing history across all racing categories, but it is ironic to me that Subaru, with their rally history, has the Solterra.
So we need a Solterra R, or
Yeah.
STI, I guess.
Yeah, STI. Because you would think Subaru should have done this
Look
first.
at this. See, that says Forester Sport.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we should put that badge on this one.
Wait, can we have your badge?
Yes, sir, we
Give me your
gotta
badge
take that
and
from
your
you.
weapon.
Because you're going so slow when you're at the limit in this, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, you're having fun at least.
Absolutely. Dude, if you live on a dirt road, this is the only
gosh.
car to buy.
And then you like get a work from home job and you're like, no, I gotta be at work somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's enough on driving. That's a quick video on Mustang Mach-E Rally. We've shredded it around the course. Props to Ford for letting us go full send, truly.
That, yeah, great program.
Very few automakers actually are like, we're doing a track thing. And then they're like, actually drive hard.
Right.
Normally they're like, you got to follow us,
Yep.
drive 2 miles an hour. And you know, you have to design it for the average journalist. But they had instructors in the cars. And when they were with me, we were just giggling the whole time. We had a blast. Those guys are awesome. They're like, go harder. I'm like, this is amazing. I've never had an automaker that was so unrestrictive in how we can test the car. And the car really did well.
Right.
Really set up well.
Dirtfish is cool.
Dirtfish is amazing. We got to come back and do some more stuff there with those guys. The car itself is expensive. Yes, no tax credit. True. But it's cool. When you roll up in this thing, you're cool.
Yeah. You valet this, and it's like, the valet hasn't seen anything like it since Fiesta ST.
And Ford does these enthusiast products. Like even Focus RS was
Right.
that, you know, really cool hot hatch thing. Now we have the Rally Mach-E. I love this. I really love this.
Yeah.
And what it's left me with is the impression of it's the first Mach-E that I actually look forward to getting in and drive.
Right.
Because the other ones just never do it for me. This one, though, this is the car.
Buy now.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, buy it. I would absolutely recommend this car to a lot of people. It's just if they have short blasts on dirt roads, this is the one. Or if you just like, you know, a very oversteery package where you can just...
And I'd love to try this in snow. That could be fun.
Dude, I'm gonna get pulled over so quickly driving this thing. I mean, let's just make a quick U-turn as an example to the viewers, should we? Do you think we could slide it? Probably.
Consumer advice. Thanks, Ford, for your tires.
Sorry, my
Appreciate
foot slipped off the clutch.
it. Right, yeah.
It just makes you drive like an idiot. And you know, even though we have full ESP off, they still leave some on. where it's a little bit, you know, like through there, it was grabbing a little
Yeah.
brake. But it's enough where it's kind of mostly out of the way.
So this is why Seattle loves roundabouts.
Yeah, exactly.
But GPS has no idea where we are.
Oh
You've
yeah.
thrown it off.
When you drive Mach-E's hard or like do stuff like
Yeah.
that, their GPS loses calibration.
Right.
And it has no idea what time it is.
Correct.
That
But who cares if you're driving a
it
rally?
doesn't matter. We can ignore all the flaws when you can slide it around like that.
Right.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on another one again soon. Bye.